It's your boy, Mr. Divine Star.
And Miss Divine Star.
And today we're going to talk about how to prevent arguments because no one likes those.
So first and foremost, don't take it personal when your partner is in a bad mood. So let's say your partner comes home and they're instantly just down or sad or frustrated. You have to realize that not everything revolves around you and you might not be the reason behind it. There's a whole other world of factors that could play into it. They could have had a bad day at work, someone could have been rude to them. So the first thing that you should do when you notice that they are not in a good mood is comfort them. That is what's going to de-escalate the mood that they're in, not you playing into it and questioning them and thinking that it's you and taking it personal. So just be there for them, do things that you know will uplift them and make them happy.
Most definitely. And if they come in like really bad mood, then the most that you could do is just give them space.
100%.
And they will appreciate that like very much, most definitely. And then for our second point is, if you are in a bad mood, you have to communicate that with your partner, even if it's tough for you to say so. Not saying that you have to say the entire reason why you're mad or something like that, but you should have to communicate to your partner, hey, I'm not feeling well, or I'm not doing too good today, and it's not because of you. I'm just dealing with some problems, and I'm just letting you know because it's not because of you.
And this will prevent arguing from the very start. So this way, there's no overthinking. The other person isn't like, is this about me, and getting all sensitive. From the very start, they will know what's up, and this will prevent any bad shit from going down, basically.
Yeah, most definitely. And then for our third thing is, don't change your tone or respect for your significant other because of your current emotions right now. Because what you can say in the heated moment, you will regret right after the argument.
Absolutely. And like, let's be real, you're with your partner because you love them and you usually respect that person. So just because you're irritated, sad, frustrated, that should not affect the way that you speak to your partner. It shouldn't affect the tone. You shouldn't be giving attitude, yelling, none of that.
Yeah, because like it or not, every little thing that you do does affect your partner, and especially if you're living with them too. Alright, so for our fourth step is going to be respect boundaries and do not push them. And you guys have to understand, in a relationship, your partner is the most vulnerable with you. So it's your job to value that and not to push boundaries and not to take advantage of them. And since, for example, since she is vulnerable with me, she can let her guard down and she could tell me things that I can manipulate. But you want to keep that trust, and keeping that trust is not pushing boundaries or anything like that.
Exactly. So in those arguments, you should never be using their weaknesses or their vulnerability to your advantage, because like he said, that's a very valuable, prized thing that they're probably not that vulnerable with anybody else. So you should not be taking that to your advantage.
That's definitely. So for our fifth point, we're going to say disagreements are a team effort. Don't think about it like 1v1. It's 2v1, us two versus the problem. And you guys have to work together, and the most important thing is not to yell or raise your voice. You don't yell at people that you love. And you just have to think about things logically in this type of sense right here. See, not yelling at your significant other will prevent the argument, because arguments are, you're literally just yelling at each other.
Exactly, and then that just creates unnecessary anger. And like he said, like, you need to think logically and not based off your emotions, because when you remain in a logical mindset, that's how you work through the problem quickly and efficiently, and in a way where no one ends up getting hurt.
Most definitely.
Okay, and number 6 is to communicate with each other very openly and consistently. So for example, let's say especially if you live together and you know you're going to be gone by a certain time for a certain period doing something, just give your partner a heads up so this avoids any misunderstanding. Like I know he was saying if I'm gone for like 4 hours without notice, I could have got kidnapped or something. You don't even want your partner to come to those sorts of conclusions. So just being open and honest with them and letting them know what's gonna happen that day will keep everyone grounded and calm.
And then for our last thing is, once you guys argue about it, let it go forever. And if you still have negative feelings about it, bring it up again and talk about it again. So this is really important because arguments or past bad decisions oftentimes are used against their significant other when they're arguing. And you shouldn't really be doing that, bringing up someone's past mistakes or arguments that you guys have already been through, because it's just nasty.
And it's just like
ugly.
a never-ending cycle. And also, not to mention, the argument itself should not be lasting hours and days. You get straight to the point, speak it to them about it logically, and just find a solution. That should be your goal, is to find a solution, not to drag it out, not to tear each other down. And once you find that solution, like he said, just let it go. Never speak about it again. And that's how you get past things.
When you let it go, it won't build up any negative emotions. So if you don't let it go, it will bring up negative emotions, it will build up, and it will show throughout your actions and just how you move to your significant other.
It will literally create like a hatred almost for that person, and it will, like you said, affect the love that you have for them and the love that you show them. They're going to be able to instantly sense that you still are holding on to that piece.
Yeah, and shit, there you have it. Like, comment down below if you guys feel like we missed anything, or if you guys wanted to add on anything. But yeah, we pretty much cover what keeps us going and what keeps us not arguing throughout the months and years. So yeah,
Keep it peaceful, keep it calm, and keep it happy.
always keep it happy, folks. So Mr. Divine Star and Miss Divine Star is out. Just have a very blessed evening and have a great night.